Rivera nearly has 27 million subscribers, and I cannot for the life of me understand how. And I want you to keep that in mind throughout this video. He nearly has 27 million subscribers.
So today, I snuck into my sister's room and found her old iPhone 5.
Okay, we're off to a smashing start. Brent's dressed like my dentist and is going through his sister's drawers. What a strange thing to do, and also very risky. Like, what if you open the drawer and there's just a humongous big black dildo just there? He'd probably use it, let's be honest.
After going through my old iPhone and seeing all the cringy photos and videos,
well, it's good to see absolutely nothing has changed then.
I knew we were gonna find some juicy stuff that could possibly expose her.
That does just sound like you're looking to leak your sister's news though, doesn't it? You want to find some juicy stuff to expose. I mean, what else could he possibly mean?
What could her passcode be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, it worked! After I got in, I couldn't help notice all the old apps like Vine, the old Instagram, and even the old YouTube app. And it all works. After, I went through her camera roll and saw a bunch of old selfies she took.
Why would you make this video just telling the world that you're stalking your little sister? Alright, Brent, long time no see. What you been up to today? Not much really. I raided my little sister's drawers, I took one of her old phones, then I sat down with some popcorn, went for a camera roll, and just completely invaded her privacy. Other than that, not a lot.
Went to her text messages and I saw her old text with Ben. They're sending heart emojis and kissy faces. There was only one thing left to do. Subscribe and I'll go through the rest of Lexi's phone.
You see, I just don't see why anyone would subscribe just to encourage invading your little sister's privacy. But 27 million people have, so am I the weird one?
Today we're gonna see if we can survive eating only free samples for an entire day.
Survive? Fucking hell, mate. You're not Bear Grylls. There's people out there that fast and don't eat for an entire week, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to survive, Brent.
We started off the day at Panda Express, but unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. Really? Oh, you don't? Shut up. Oh my god.
Imagine seeing these two pull up in the 4x4 Lamborghini and all the works are like, right people, I think we've got a big order coming through, get ready. And they come in and ask for free samples. That's like a homeless man offering to give you money.
Well, now what?
After having no luck for breakfast, we came across a Chipotle in hopes of getting some food.
To be fair, the burrito's probably got more meat in it than you. Fucking hell, that shirt's wearing him.
They were way more generous with their samples.
Okay, so we got our sample, alright? Yo, I'm gonna be starving.
So what better way to finish off the day than to go where most samples are? Costco.
Yeah, Costco is pretty mad. I went to one for the first time last summer. I just didn't know what to do with myself. One minute I was looking at car tires, the next minute I'm getting offered to sample some organic milk. You just don't get shit like that in the UK.
From chips to pizza and even mac and cheese, this was a full course meal, which led to us being almost completely full.
This was definitely a good spot to go, because this is like our 15th sample. Who needs to buy food?
Yeah, who needs to buy food? Just take your family of 6 to a Costco for breakfast, lunch and dinner. This man needs to come back down to planet Earth. Earlier he was saying he was starving after not eating for 30 minutes, and now he's saying you don't have to buy food. Let's just take his mansion away from him, see if he thinks the same then.
So YouTube gives creators a diamond play button when they hit 10 million subscribers.
Oh my fucking god, not this shit again. Why is every unbearable prick doing this? It's like one does it, so then the rest have to do it as well. It's like a cult.
He just recently announced a 30 million play button, and I want to be the first one to get it.
The first one to get it. It says that, like there's not already thousands of channels on YouTube with over 30 million subscribers anyway.
So I forced my friend Drew to stand on the corner with a sign that would surely persuade people to subscribe.
Yeah, that looks like it's not the only thing you force him to do. I'm getting the sense that little Drew here didn't have a choice in the fact that he had to remove all of his clothes. So he stalked his little sister in hopes to leak her nudes, and now he's drugging his friends and removing all the clothes. This just took a weird turn, hasn't it?
But that didn't last too long. Moving to plan B, I got 3 moving billboards to drive around town to convince people.
Of course he owns 3 white vans. That's probably how we got Drew. Drew was actually homeless before this, and so Brent just collected him off the streets and now he's just manipulating his fragile mind. It's just like, don't worry Drew, you're safe now. Brent's got you. We're going to be best friends.
I rented an airplane to fly a sign over my city for millions to see that read, subscribe to Brent Rivera.
For millions to see, apart from the fact you can't fucking read it unless you've got a fucking telescope. Surely it's not healthy to be watching this shit. I just feel myself slowly getting more retarded.
So I saw online that McDonald's burgers last forever, like they never go rotten.
Where the fuck did you read that? Fullofshit.com.
So I wanted to bust the myth once and for all.
This is not a myth, it's just straight up bollocks. This isn't like one of them big conspiracies like how did the pyramids get built? This just takes a little bit of common sense, which you're evidently fucking lacking.
And go to McDonald's and buy a hamburger, then place it in my kitchen and let it sit out for a few days. The results were shocking. After 7 days, the burger looked, felt, and smelled the exact same.
How could you say that whilst playing a video of the burger literally changing?
Smells good. I waited another 20 days and it still looked like I just bought it.
So the hamburger is as hard as a rock, but there is no mold.
But did it taste the same? I called up the only friend that would be down to try it out.
Of course, is this the victim he stripped fully naked in the other video? Yeah, I'm starting to see a bit of a theme here. A multi-millionaire billionaire using people for their own pleasure. This is really reminding me of someone, but I just can't fucking remember the name.
So I'm extremely allergic to peanuts.
It's a shame Costco didn't know. I'd have spiked the samples.
The last time I ate a peanut, I was 8 years old and I could barely breathe and had to be rushed to the hospital. But it's been 15 years. Am I still allergic? What happens if I eat a peanut now?
I don't know, but I'm more than willing to find out. This is probably the most interested I've been on video.
I went to the store to buy some peanuts, and right when I opened the can, my eyes started to water and I began sneezing uncontrollably. Just the smell was affecting me.
I mean, surely that'll be enough to tell you that you're still allergic to peanuts, but you never know. Just pop one in your mouth, we can find out.
I knew I had to still be allergic, but what would happen if I ate one? I took a peanut, opened my mouth up,
Oh my god, yes! I mean, no!
and put it in.
Hold up.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I want a bounty on that fucking bird's head.
I woke up this morning and I got the worst news of my life.
Drew's escaped and is testifying. The police are coming to search your hard drive.
Brent, get up. You have a dentist appointment in an hour.
That's the worst news of your life. A fucking dentist appointment. What about the death of a family member? Does a dentist appointment just have the edge over that one, does it? Also, you're a fully grown man. Why is your mum still waking you up?
The problem, 6 months ago, I pinky promised my dentist I would floss every day.
Jesus Christ, he's such a virgin.
I haven't flossed since. I knew I had to make up for lost time. I quickly rushed to my sink to aggressively brush and floss, but I ran out of time.
Hurry up, you're gonna be late.
From the drive to the waiting room, I was extremely nervous.
What did this dentist say to you to make you this nervous? If you don't flush your teeth, you can't have some of my special mouthwash.
And then, they called my name. I sat down in the chair awaiting my fate. Is he gonna know the truth?
Hey Brent, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah? You've been flossing, right?
Every night.
Okay, well, let's see.
Why would the dentist agree to this? Again, this would not happen in the UK. We have too much pride.
He then proceeded to go in.
He then proceeded to go in. Yeah, not for the first time, eh?
In a matter of seconds, blood was gushing out of my mouth.
Thank fuck he said mouth.
There was no more hiding it. The look of disappointment ran across his face.
You broke our promise.
It's not what it looks like.
I can't be the only one who finds this very weird. You broke our promise, Brent.
Just get out.
The lesson today, never forget to floss.
If that was my dentist, I'd be scared that he'd have to put me to sleep and then just do things to me that I don't ever want to speak about. If you want to see the other video I did on Brent Rivera, click this video here. It's just as cringe, so go and check that out now. And I'm off to go and see my dentist. He said he wants to give me a filling. I don't really know what he means by that.